All right. This. Actually, let's go to this one. Go to this. Properties. Do this. I think the game needs to be on that side is where it is. You got around 7 hours of sleep? I mean, if you got sleep, great. If not, go the frick to bed, dude. It's okay. I can hear myself. Mute. All right. All right, so she's one of those. Just a goofball? Sounds like, sounds, not, yeah, we're just gonna not go there. So, I'm just checking just to see... Oh, that hadn't been updated in a long friggin' time. Okay, because the issue is, like, those guardians will end up having to... grind at some point, so we don't want to make it to where a grinder neuters that. Alright, so I guess that where I was looking at needed to be under, like, a utility thing. I don't see what I'm looking for. Where's my thing at? SMP behind the scenes. There we go. I'll just put that back there and we'll deal with that later. Okay, that's interesting. All right, let's go try this out. Aether Redux. So it says it adds biomes and all this stuff. So let's go check this out real quick. Because this might be just what we need for the Aether. Alright, let's launch it. Because this has been one of my worries, is that there's not going to be enough up there to do anything justifiably. So let's find out if this fixes that. I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger. All right. I'm just trying to find where the frames are on this. $95 frames? Okay. Alright. Oh wow, I actually spawned in a village. Okay. So we need glowstone and a bucket of water. Breezer, hello there. Good morning. Alright, we're in the aether! Now let's see how this redux works. So I see a new tree over here. The aether is real. The aether is real. Okay, so what is this wood? Wait, do I need aether tools for this crap? Okay, I can't farm this block. I can strip it, but I break it and it just goes to crap. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Here, look, this kind of looks new. Alright. So what are they calling this? This is, Sky roots, sky shrubs, okay. This all seems to be fairly normal. Okay, here's more of those trees, and what do they call this? They call this a sky field. Okay, I can get this in survival. So I just got crystal log and field spruce log. Okay, so I can farm these. So netherite axe. Okay, I can farm it with netherite. Meme spending spree. One of images in the three Discord servers. One of them being yours. Uh-oh. Memes. Where's the meme folder? Alright, right here. Oh man, that's great. All right, so we know that that works. All right, supposedly it added new mobs, so let's see if Valkyrie's thing gets Valkyrie there. Got a mimic. Alright, so it just looks like a Valkyrie dungeon. So it doesn't seem like anything super crazy got changed here. Alright. Let's see what else we can find. Actually, let's check this. Locate biome. Ah. Okay, so there can actually be some snow up here. And that is the glacial tundra. Okay. Oh, we have sheeps with horns now. Okay. All right. Okay, that's cool. All right. Ah. Okay. I think this could help really add that flavor we need in the Aether. You would. Alright, I'm cool with that. Okay. I don't know. That's a little bit beyond what I know. That's a question for Flutter, not me, unfortunately. That's out of my realm of knowledge. Yeah, I think we're gonna run the Redux. I don't think we're not gonna not do this. I think this adds enough generation up here that it can really help make the Aether not feel one-dimensional. I think we're gonna have to do this. Like, this is pretty freaking cool. So I think we're gonna have to add that in. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to talk with Flutter on this, but I think she will agree with this one. This definitely adds more to the Aether than just the basic one-dimensional plane that it kind of is in Aether 1. Because once you really kind of come in here and beat it, it's very quickly a congratulations, that's all there was. And you're like, wait, what? But for a SMP type thing, I think this is better because it gives us a lot more variety in here. So got ores, yeah, so yeah, I dig it. And the fact that they even changed the menu too is pretty neat. Alright, so easy money when logging to BDO. Oh yeah, the 50 bill item. For that one-off hammer that they're releasing. I'm pretty excited about it too, because I'll be able to get my Tet Destos with it. They said it's already 50 bill in C is what I've heard. But maybe I misread. Hello there. Doing good. Doing good. Taking a look at some different add-ons for the Aether while I was here. But it doesn't seem like anything else really seems... Nothing else really seems of value. Alright, hello there. How's it going, Glaive? So is this what you do during BDO maintenance? This is what I do on my... This is my Wednesday normally, is Minecraft. And it's normally Minecraft Mondays and Minecraft Wednesdays. Have been a thing for quite a while. Good mate. Working from home, so got some Twitch time. Nice. But today we are looking at trying to get our SMP balanced out, and I'm wanting to find a I'm wanting to find some stuff to help make the progression work a little bit better. Because there is... We've got a mod that looks very interesting, but the issue that I'm coming across is... It's so expansive. It's like 600 different points you can put in this thing if you give it the full ability. But you're only allowed 85 in the default mod, and it feels like you get such a waste out of that system, so we've been messing around with it. But then, if it's such a... if it's such a massive system, it might be overwhelming to new players, that especially for their first time playing, because it's a very massive PoE type system. Like if I go into the game real quick, single player Redux test, and we bring up this menu, it's monstrous. I'm a complete Minecraft blank slate. Just thought I'd come chill for a bit. Great. Then this will be, then you would give me a great honest reaction. If you saw this for the first time, would you have a heart attack? That's the skill tree, by the way. If you've ever played Path of Exile, you probably have seen a skill tree like that. If you've never played Path of Exile or Diablo 4. PoE vibes? Okay, cool. So... the default mod only gives you access to 85 of those nodes. I'm assuming that in the game we can give it ways to get access to this. I would cry, but to be fair, BDO systems are as complex. They just don't get mapped out visually like that. That's true. That's definitely true. It's pretty intuitive. At 75%, I think it was like 447 skill points, I could literally one-tap, two-tap mobs that I shouldn't be doing. Because some of these perks in here are disgusting. It's crazy, it's cool, it's awesome, but I was two-tapping things. And I'm like, yeah, that's a little broken. So, I'm trying to find a replacement that may be a little more simplified, that's not turning you into a one-shot monster at the end of this. Because Minecraft doesn't have anything in the game that difficult to justify a skill tree system that complex. It's that I was obliterating things. So there's a boss in the ancient city called the Warden, and I was 3-punching him with my spear with basic level enchantments. Yes, I'm trying to find those that give a little bit of perk, a little bit of grind to it, but doesn't feel Path of Exile monstrous type thing. And I'm cool with the big monstrous skill tree if we can put something in the game that justifies that long-term grind, because our goal for the SMP here is I'm buying a server for 90 days. It'll probably run for maybe like actually be live maybe 75, 80 days. The goal is, the way this is working is I'm working on the base core of the project. Flutter's helping me in the behind the scenes. She's gonna do a LAN test with one of her friends on the multiplayer aspect of it. Once they kind of have that multiplayer aspect worked out, we're then gonna buy the server, and then we're gonna test it physically on the server at that time, because I'm only paying for a 90-day stint. So we're gonna have 90 days to do whatever the heck we want to do. The first 4 weeks are the most time-gated weeks of the game. Week 1, you're not allowed to enter any of the alternate biomes, and it's about getting established so that players can play at their own pace and not feel like they have to rush to the end of the game. Week 2 will unlock the Nether, and so you'll be able to have access to the first portal of the game. Week 3, you're going to get access to the Aether biome. And week 4, you'll get access to the End biome. So once we have those first 4 weeks, that's 1 month of the system down. That's going to help stall it out so players don't... So they have something to look forward to, and it allows them to chart their progression of, okay, I need to be Aether ready or be Nether ready by X day. Okay, so if the server launches on Monday, by next Monday, I need to be ready, so I need my basic survivability crap. Then you get into the Nether, and you're like, okay, now I need to get all my Nether stuff that I need. You know, get my basic potion stuff if I want to do that. Get some of the Nether blocks, because they're cool. It allows you to start focusing in on exploring the Nether content. Then you go, okay, now week 3, we get access to the main body of the game. So now we were 3 weeks into the game, and now it allows you to go to the Aether to actually have access to the main idea of the SMP was playing in the Aether update. This is a modded realm that I've adored since the early days of Minecraft. I think it was like 1.2 something. I watched Paul Soares Jr. run through this original mod, and I was like, oh my god, I want to play this, but I never got around to it. And then the final one is getting access to the End, where we beat the Ender Dragon, which is the Minecraft one. So there's one called Simply Skills. Curse Forge is very, Simply Skills, Fabric. So I might have looked at this. Hold on. First off, before I go any further, game version. Okay, so there is the version that we're playing on of one. And this is Fabric only. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. So skill tree, active mods, passive mods, specializations, Red Berserker, Wizard, spells. This may be going too far. Maybe. Apparently there's also one, Vault Hunters. You saw another one there? Simple RPG skills. All right, let me check. Files. Not available for the version we're playing on, unfortunately. That stopped at 112. Wow. That's unfortunate. No, I appreciate it. And that's kind of like... So when you get inside of CurseForge, this is where that progression system becomes muddled, is because there's 50-something bazillion mods out for this game. So you have to really kind of know what you're looking for, and I may pass over something. This looks cool, but I don't know if we have the content in the game to justify actual skill sets. This sounds cool. This sounds like a fantasy, like, Windcraft level play style, like actually going through dungeons and stuff. The progression system that I'm looking for is get a little extra damage, get a little bit extra bonuses to like skill stuff, like mining through stuff faster, being able to do a little bit more damage, getting some survivability. something that you feel like you're grinding towards, but we need to also get the equal exchange of this, of saying we're getting more powerful than the game's intended. We also need to put something in the game so that it makes it intended, but I can't. There was one mod that was brought up which makes the mobs get harder as we kill them. The issue comes in with that is one of those 4 mobs is a mob you grind consistently. And I don't want to have a mob grinder mob get to the point where the mob grinder doesn't function anymore, because it's one of the mobs that's used in that thing. So it would become a near unkillable thing because we couldn't farm it, where certain ones work. Like, I could see the Ender Dragon getting more difficult. Cool. Warden's getting difficult. Great. Wither's getting more difficult. Great. But not lesser mobs, or, well, the Guardian is part of a temple, but the Guardian, you have to build a mob farm out of at some point. And that's the unfortunate thing. If you want to really be able to do stuff with it. And I think I'm just trying to understand where these things are added. So if I find it, let me see if I can find the mod in my DM from Flutter. I saw it earlier, but I think I can get access to it here. She may have posted it in chat that day. Let me look. Let me look in this other one. Maybe she posted it under the SMP beta. No, it's not there. BRB. All right. All right. Let me just try to find it. It was under categories. Maybe it was under action adventure. It's a Forge mod. Game version is 121. There's the Aether. I don't see it here. Here it is, progressive bosses. This was the mob that she originally showed me. But the Guardian itself, so that's one of the issues, is the Ocean Guardian thing, I believe, is the fish thing that swims around at the ocean monuments. Those Guardians are what you end up killing to get their scales to make the sea lanterns. So that's one of the reasons why I'm a little skeptical of this. Because the Guardians are something you're going to need for the lanterns. Check the website. All right, open a new window. Let me just pop this up because we don't know what's on this page. All right, Elder Guardian. Okay, so it says Elder Guardians don't work like the Wither or Ender Dragon. Instead, get stronger for the current Ocean Monument whenever an Elder Guardian is killed. Also, the player cannot break or place blocks in the monument area until all Elder Guardians are defeated. Elder Guardians spawn Elder Minions. Okay, maybe this actually might. So, hold on. Let's do this. Let's build a portal. Let's get out of here. I want to go find a... let's go find an ocean monument real quick, and I want to make sure I'm looking at the right mob. Alright, TP, or let's see here, locate biome, or locate structure, alright, let's see if this is it. 2064, 50, and then negative 181,856. No, that's not it. Okay, so it is, locate structure. I don't actually know what that is called. Let's see here. Ocean Monument is the word I'm looking for. All right. Hello there. How's it going? Alright. So, let's get back into... game mode. Create. Whoops. I didn't want to go in adventure mode. Game mode. Create. Okay. I'm good. Working on testing this out. Okay, so these are the things that I don't want to get more difficult when we kill them. So that's what I'm trying to find out. So let's look for a guardian so that we can see. Okay. So this guy is what we're not. This is what's going to get more difficult. Not these. Okay, then I'm good with it, because we're not going to farm them. Alright. So I could get behind that. That could justify the skill tree. Yeah, this could be an answer to some of that difficulty curve stuff. We would just need to do the research on how long does it take for these things to become, like, too unkillable. Like, does our progression tree keep up with a mod like that? But I could get behind that, because as long as we have access to those little guys being normal, I don't care if this gets harder. So, I'm good with that. Alright, so progressive bosses could be an idea. Let's go ahead and add that into the SMP idea thing. Then we've got better villages. We don't need more villagers. We don't need that. We don't need that. Okay, this might be interesting. But this could be... How do we get into that? It's an interesting idea. Going to hop off, May. Got a meeting. Happy mod hunting. Thank you so much, Glaive, for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And good luck with the meetings, man. I appreciate it. Skills, commands, configuration. Configure is John JSON driven. Reload. Compatibility. Versions. Disclaimer. Work meetings. Ugh. Okay. We've got that. Villages and pillages, we have that. Trying not to go too crazy with, like, stuff like this would be advised against, because that would ruin grinders. So the unfortunate thing is with that one mod, I wouldn't be able to test it without actually trying to build it, and that's not something I have time to do. Feel more energized? Good. Yeah, I don't really see too much else in here that feels like what we're after. Some of this stuff is going a little too far out of where we want to go. And that's what I think it really is coming down to, is how many points is that going to need? That's the hardest part, is what is too difficult. And what is too OP? And I don't really see too much of that. All right. All right, let me look at some of the stuff she sent me earlier. Just check up on this and see if this got an update. No, this hasn't. I've messed around with it, and it seems like somewhere in that 150 to 300 range, depending on how, like, I don't know how fast we can get it, because the one thing I haven't done yet is built an Ender. I have to go to the end. I have to go forcibly go kill an Ender Dragon real quick to be able to build that thing. So that's something I haven't done. I have to see how fast crap dies and how fast I can build a don't you have one on that server? I don't have an Ender yet. I have to... So killing the Ender Dragon's not hard on creative. You just build a Giga Weapon and just kill the thing. But the issue is building the Ender takes a while. Because you have to go out, I think it's like 150 blocks away from the land. Make sure that there's no... You want to get 150 blocks away from the main island out into the void. You have to build everything with grass, or leaves, around anything that they can stand on so they won't spawn on it. Then you build your building on half slabs so that they can't spawn inside. So the whole thing has to be built on half slabs. There's no space that is 3 higher outside of chests. They can come in the room, but they cannot be able to stand on the platform. The roof needs to be covered with water so they won't spawn on top of it and stay. So any solid blocks will also need leaves there. Then you have to build the platform where the Endermite sits up at the very top. That gets built on a triangle up at the top. I believe it's 40 blocks in each direction, and then it keeps going all the way back, I think, to like 10. And you build this massive platform where the Enders spawn on it, and they're all in range of the Endermite. So I will be building the Ender. It's a really simple thing. What it is it's the best EXP farm in the game. When somebody comes in, they're going to take a minecart. It's a really cool system. It's a 2-way rail system I build. One rail takes you there, one rail takes you back. And when you go into the rail, you walk into this room, it's really cool, it's well lit up, it looks awesome. You walk up to the platform, you get you take a looting 3 sword that has mending on it, swing, and done. Eventually it'll get to the point where we'll just turn on a dispenser and we'll be dropping Ender eyes out of a filter at some point. We'll just click a switch and it'll be forever dropping the eyes of Ender out into the void because we won't need them. You're there exclusively for the EXP. But that will determine how broken this crap ends up being, is how fast can we get the levels to level that up. if it really is a very slow progression, I don't have an issue with it because nobody realistically is going to AFK 24/7, 7 days a week to get all those EXP points. Because you got to remember, in Minecraft, levels are compounding. So for every level, it gets exponentially harder to earn the next level. So if you need 3,000 levels, it's impossible to do that. Like, you wouldn't be able to actually sit there. I mean, you would, but you would never be able to actually get... You would spend all the time trying to get the levels, but never be able to play the game, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, Flutter sent me this heart thing that shows you the information, but I cannot find where she sent that. And I have a feeling she's dropped this in... Let's see if I can type this. What is it? Not just enough effects. No, what would that be under? Hold on, I've got an idea. Latest mods. Latest update, popularity, total downloads. See if it would be up here, because I feel like this would be something very simple. And if I told her, she would know it, but she's not around, so... It's not that. It was a basic mod that when you target a mob, it shows you their HP. And I would have figured this would have been one of the top mods of the server, or of this. Is what I would have thought. Maybe I thought wrong. get sophisticated backpacks. Even I left it behind. I would always leave some behind because my clear speed at that point was based on my tier 4 pets. Whatever they got, they got. So I was always leaving something behind. I mean, it's not that it's fine, it's just, it is what it is. You're not going to be able to, we will all, we'll all leave stuff behind at some point, depending on our grind speed. I don't see that mod, and I mean, we're already 15 pages deep, and I hadn't seen the icon that she had sent me. Which sucks. I guess. Alright, I guess I just have to take a guess for it. Yeah, at your point, what you need to worry about is at some point it will at some point you will have to not think about every drop could be the Atanus and just realize that it's an outside the drop rate and you'll get it on the side. It'll proc on the loot on the side. So just don't worry about it. All right, maybe we look at... So, fancy menu, guidebooks, quests, magic miscellaneous, mod support. It's not a data pack. Add-ons, maybe? So it will be a drop on the ground and it'll go straight to your currency. But what I'm saying is let's say that in the mob pool, you've got two sets of pools. Pool number one is where you get your, you get your mushroom drop, your spirit dust, you get your Caphras, your Blackstones, whatever have you. The basic loot table is there. The secondary loot table on every loot basically says, do you get an Atanus element or not? So as you're grinding, you're rolling for the loot and the Atanus element, because the Atanus element is not affected by the drop rate. With having over 10 hours with very low drop rate and 10 hours with very high drop rate, maximum drop rate basically that you can get, I could not get the Atanus to change. Everything else changed with that, which means Atanus isn't affected by the drop rate at all. So Atanus is looted. When you loot the item, it will roll the dice saying, did you get an Atanus or not? So it does not matter if the drop rate is there, because it's not the drop rate. It's just saying, do you get this item or not? So you cannot stack those 2 tent buffs, Zoo. The tent buff was originally a buff that you could get if you owned the tent before they added those books. So it allowed you to get a combat buff before they added the before they added in the Old Moon book, which allowed you to buy a Villa scroll from anywhere. So this way, if you needed one buff, you had the ability to get it. There, I just asked her. I give up. I've got no freaking clue. Unless it's on her. Did we do something on her thing? Perchance. No. We didn't. Alright. So we'll just see what she says. You buy it for pearls, or they give them out. The Book of Old Moon gives you the ability... gives you the ability to get all these different life buffs, or all these buffs, anytime you want. You don't need a village ticket or anything like that. I kick myself for not buying the 180-day versions. There was one for like $100, and you could get all 3 for 180 days on one sale, and I should have taken that. Okay, I'm gonna install this because I want to see how this works. I want to see how the roof system works. Select profile, Aether SMP. And then files. Install. Okay, close out the game. We need to launch this. Yes, pretty much. If you're not going to buy Books of Old Moon or stuff like that, then yes. You'll need one in front of probably 1 or 2 of them. Actually, at that point, you're spending 30 mil a week on Villa tickets. Because you're going to just end up buying all 3. This way, if you do any life skills, you've got the life skill one, you've got the combat for when you need, like, Giga EXP, well, 10% EXP, and then you have the one for damage when you need to go to harder end spots. Hello there, how's it going? How you doing today, Ace? Let's see here, roof. Yeah, no, that's what we want to do. Oh, then they've changed it. Because that used to not be a thing. You used to have to own a ticket for each. While we're here, let's go ahead and update the crack desert. I'm sure that's about to come online. I mean, that's fine. I hadn't bought a Villa ticket in a very long time, man. I have run a Book of Old Moon for a while. Being creeped out, streamer friend changed their voice changer. It's gross. What do you mean? You don't like them, you don't like their sexy new voice? That it bends the faults of reality and making you not understand how they did it? It's ASMR. Oh my. This changes everything. Just know them and this ain't them. Chat, this just made it into the mod set and I didn't even get started yet. Yeah, normally ASMR is where you go to sell out. I'm sorry. Okay, this just added so much to the game in terms of value, you have no idea. Oh my gosh, yes. Shut up and take my money. And the fact that you can open the windows too, to RP, that you have your windows open. Stop. Okay, yep, that roof mod just made it into the SMP. Done. Pfft. Testing, what testing? Approved. Approved. Okay, for real, I'll actually look at this. Okay, oak roof. Now where's that roof we were working on? Twas around here somewhere. Which house was it that we were smashing this on? Over here. And it's in. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Like, it's so much better. Seriously. Seriously. Look at that. Why is this not a thing in Minecraft? I don't know. I have no idea, dude. Okay, that's what gets a little weird. So it would break stuff like that. Yeah, I'll be selling mine when the time comes. Actually, let's see if I can even get in game. Okay, I don't have access because the Black Desert screen's in front of that window. I mean, Minecraft updates all the time. Every year they add something new, but I mean, you have to leave it to the modders to do stuff. All right, I'm gonna throw it on my fisher. While I'm chilling. We're gonna see what their starting price is. All right. Let's look. The main quest line, okay, hold on. Let me go over to my Valkyrie. I can't claim it here. You have to have one of the two things checked, and I know I have both. So I'm going over to my Valk real quick, which is if we hide. All right. Rewards. $37.6 is the starting price for the Jays. So let me look at it. Let me see if I can just find it. $40 bill already. And 300 have already been sold. Yeah, see, they're all getting listed right now. All right, yeah, no, it's not letting me claim it either. Oh, I have to do them. Hold on. Surely the Guardian's done that. One of these characters has done that stupid quest chain. You have to realize how many of these characters I've done that did the original Medea quest chain, not the revamped one. So I have to find a character that redid that quest chain. I'd be willing to bet big friggin' money. That's what it's waiting for. There it is. Alright, so yeah, it had to be somebody who's done the quest chain. Alright, well, whenever that thing hits 50 bill, there we go. I'll be 50 bill richer. Won't be toxic today? Nice. Alright, let me go back to fishing. Yep. That also can be the truth. Alright, the one thing I want to check on is crates. They're not up there yet. And barter, normal barters. Do I have cinnamon? buy some cinnamon. Just so that we have that, and then open storage. I have 14,000 or 18,000 of it, so I've got a little bit. Cotton. I have 1,000. I can do one run of that. So we'll buy we'll buy just a little bit of cotton. There we go. Be able to do a few of those runs if they show up. All right. So we'll just leave my character here to fish. Doesn't really need anything right now. So bartering got their update today. Let's just look at all barters real quick. Yeah, I'll end up doing this if I can get this item. Yep, I need one of those and I can do it. So we'll do a Hakoven run today. For that crow coin, because that crow coin now got a lot more valuable from what I understand. So yeah, that's 400 crow coins just for that one barter. We're gonna have to take that up. All right, minimize to tray. Okay, so roofs have... This just changed everything. Oh yeah, how much did I end up with? $89 million is all I got for him. I had enough in hunter seals to make 250 million in hunter seals out of those things. That's what they valued as them worth. Bunch of butt munches. Okay, so it hits like a stair. Okay. Alright, yeah, no, this is 100% in the game. Oh my gosh, it's even got terracotta? Hold on. Does that mean there's, like, deep slate? Hold my beer. You can actually make, like, tiled real roofs now. Stop. still pretty cool. Okay, so if they're open, it can be a door into your house. A little immersion breaking, but if they're closed, so it's like a trap door is what it is. It's coded like a trap door. All right. Interesting. Yeah, no, this totally just, this is like, yes. Awnings even? Oh, what would this be for? Like, this block right here? Okay. That's kind of cool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's gutters. There's frickin' gutters. Bruh. There's freaking gutters. Get your mind out of the gutter. Basic rain gutter. Once you go modded, you go back to vanilla. Where the real game is. Okay, concrete looks weird. Yeah, people are gonna have a lot of fun with that. So, let's see. What does it take to craft one of those? Okay, that's not horrible. It's really that simple? 2 planks and a stick. Yeah. Okay, so they don't have any other roofs, so you won't be able to do this in the Aether. Alright. That's only since I added the Streamlabs bot, may you add. That is only the Streamlabs bot. Okay. So let's bring back this. And then... Hello there, how's it going? All right. How you doing today, Chloe? Sleepy? I want to hibernate? I feel you on that. What is this? Oh, I see what he's trying to do. Never mind, that's not what we want. We are testing, we are testing out a few more things, and I've been trying to find a, like, mob heart, add-on, so that I can test some of the higher end mods later that need that are gonna probably need balancing in the end. So I need to be able to see their health points to see how much am I really doing in one tick of damage. So I've been trying to find a mod, add-on, whatever you want to call it, that just shows the mob's HP. For right now, it's more for testing than it is for, than it is probably for practicality. Like, it's more for me to see, okay, how much damage extra is this doing than what it should be doing. And that's where I'm trying to find this thing, but I have no idea what it's called to find that. Well, we also need to test it on these bosses, because I need to see how much, I want to see how much am I doing to, like, something like a warden. Like, I want to test those physically chunky mobs to see, in one smack, what am I doing to that warden in one tick? Or if I hit an Ender Dragon, I want to test things like that physically on these in-game mobs. I'm guessing you need an add-on that actually shows damage numbers. It's not even the damage numbers. If I can hover over the... There's a thing that when you hit the mob, it'll bring it up like how in Black Desert, how you get their HP bar. It'll bring it up in hearts, and you can actually see how many hearts they have. But I cannot find what that is under. Also, hello there. How's it going? Like, I found one here, but it's not really what I want. And I mean, it's too old anyway. Hold up. Mods, damage. Let me just find this. Damage. Does it show Forge versions 120? Game version 10. And unfortunately, Flutter is asleep, I think, at this point, so I won't get my answer till after she wakes up. Because she has it on her world. And she linked it. Because, like, this isn't what we want. I mean, it would give me access to the pig, you know. Because, like, here it shows pig 100 of 100. Like, I don't want to add that in. We don't really need it, but if I had to use it for testing, I could. We did get a really awesome mod, though, Chloe. You'll like this. This blew my mind. We can actually build proper roofs in Minecraft, and they look awesome. So, you can come up with all sorts of different tile combinations that are all in the world. You can have openable windows to your roofs and stuff. This is gonna make crafting stuff really, really cool. With all the different combinations you can apply. Versus the old school way of, you know, stairs for roofs. You now actually can make a real friggin' roof. Freaking awesome. Like, you want to talk about mod approved in seconds? Mod approved. Approved. Took no time because it also goes with the Biomes of Plenty mod that we're using. So it's got all the trees and stuff that are in that. So we'll be able to have all sorts of be able to have all sorts of proper roofing things. Because let's see here. Yeah, here's all the Biomes of Plenty roofs as well. So we'll have a little bit of everything. Yeah. It's the one thing that made me interested in Minecraft again. Interesting. Yeah, because like we're getting close to the server launching, and it's about balancing. It's about getting the it's about getting things tweaked, because like I gotta get this figured out if we're gonna end up using this and how much of this is available. I've got to go create a world some point this week and build the Ender for testing. I've got to build one. So I'm going to have to take the time, generate a world, go kill the Ender Dragon real quick with some giggly cracked gear, and then go build the Ender out off in the world. And then I am going to test how much EXP I can earn in an hour at a Ender. And that'll determine how scared am I of a progression tree this big in the game. What about giving 50 points a week? It would So here's the issue. Because this configuration file is going to be given out to everyone, it's a one-off thing, and I don't think we can limit this because I don't know if this is server side. Flutter's gonna have to walk me through some of this stuff, because I don't know what will and will not be on the server side of things. Sounds like BDO syndrome. You're not wrong. But it'll be something to look at for sure. So when I look at so there are different types of so there's like simply skills, but this adds too much this adds a little too much class to it because we're not really gonna have like dungeoning type stuff to it. So adding in like actual mods like this doesn't make sense because we're not gonna have... This is too deep for what we're doing. So this is cool, this is awesome if we were playing like a Minecraft RPG type thing. Would be fun to have this, but we're not gonna play a Minecraft RPG this in this season. I found another one. Right here. That we can create our own skill tree if we want, and it can do certain things based off of what we say, but I need to look at how to create this to actually go through and really test out how to create a skill tree and what do we want to have on it. Because like we want to have the ability to get some mining by clear X this thing, be able to unlock this. Like we want that kind of progression to where as you earn these skill points, you get these cool little perks that help you along your way. And this gets pretty in depth with how it's designed. Like we can come in and create how it looks and move things around, move each one of the icons to where it goes. So it's interesting, and I'm okay for stuff like this. It's just we need to plan that out properly if we're going to use something like that. So what do they classify this as? Mods, passive skill tree. So this is classified as a mod. That's still classified as a mod. What would be classified as add-ons? Screw it, Googling it. No, that's not what I want. Okay, I might have found it. Alright, let me exit this out and we're gonna try this because we're gonna go to the we're gonna go straight to the warden. Also, Chloe, don't forget to claim your one hammer and then spend your money to go buy another hammer if you can get one. Don't talk about it. Yeah, I figured that would be a wee bit of a sore subject to you. Yeah. It's going down in price. Yeah, that's a pretty painful swing. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see here. Central Market, Jay's Hammer. Holy crap, there are 20. People are impatient as everything. Actually, NA started going up in price, so... keep that listed here, and as soon as that hits 50 bill, we're buying 2 Tet Distos, because screw ever going for pin Debos. I will never do that. Yeah, you got a little ways to go there, Zoo. You little nooblet. It'll take you a bit to get caught up. Yeah, I would see where that would be. HP. I could see where that would actually be quite triggering. Horse is now level 22. You only have to get it 30, and then it's max level for speed. And then after that, I don't remember what it is. If it's 50 or something, they can go up to. I don't remember what the max is. After that, they don't learn any more. I mean, yours isn't going to learn any skills, but you're only going to get stats to 30. Into your speed, your turn, your braking, and your acceleration. Oh, I would totally. If I were you, I would be buying them. But you gotta be able to burn them. That's the thing. You have to be able to burn these by November, or they're getting deleted. So... so that takes 8 health on a normal Yeah, as soon as they hit 50 bill, you get rid of it. They're here till November 27th. They are not permanent items in the game. Yes. 50 bill to you right now, Zoo, is enormous. 50 bill to you buys you... That's gonna buy you, your... That's gonna buy you your Black Star Lancia, and that's probably gonna buy you a, Chloe, you need to go read the description on the thing, which I think you'll do later, but it says, the TLDR here is, on the patch notes of this event thing, it says, behold a new hammer is the event, and then down here it says, at the bottom, additional, it says, at the very bottom, it says, Jay's Hammer of Precision will be deleted with the November 27th, 2024 maintenance. So, the hammer will be deleted by that point in the game. And it comes off of, this. Either I'm done with it or the game. Fair.
Who ordered all this fucking anime titty?
Yes. Okay, so we need to do some stuff. Alrighty, so we're gonna put our Warden egg there. Let's go back and get our Valkyrie armor. Alright, and then... put those up in here. Grab the lance. Okay. So we have those. Now we just need, a workbench. Well, you have to realize it's only finite, Ragnasaurus. Once that, once we get through this logon, they're going to go up because they're never going to be sold again. So the price will consistently go up for anybody hoping to get the chance at buying one. All right. So you need to consider that as well. The only reason they're crashing right now is because everybody's wanting the free money. You wait on it a little while, you'll be able to buy your, you'll be able to buy it at some point. You'll be able to sell it off when people are, once they originally get done through this original one-off shot. That's it. These are not obtainable again. No, you won't get the Lancia. You'll get them. You'll get your longsword with it, and then you'll get the then you'll get your lance with the money you'll make off of that hammer. So, yeah. You don't have to worry about opening it. You don't need it right now. You got Tuvala gear to carry you, so... So, like, that will give me some basic enchantments. We're not going to worry about that. All right. Actually, I want to check something real quick. If this world is already done, I'm willing to jack it up by messing with it. Single player, skill point test. If this is still giga geared, we're gonna go try something. This is how you corrupt a world, by the way, is loading it up with other mods. Okay, 500. Oh, I don't have the skill points enabled. Well, never mind. All right, I'm going back to the other world. Never mind. I thought I had that actually, like, decked out. So we might as well deck it out here. Because I already got more of the stuff set up to do it. Okay, so... Yeah. Almost there. So this will be pretty quick to be able to spam it because we know where the trees are. Alright, so there, we've got 70% of the mods. Now we just need to go... Hold on. This might get really weird for y'all, so hold on a minute. Yeah, it doesn't show it properly, and I will fix that in a minute. So you can kind of see what we're working on there. This is where we big bonk, this tree is where we really big bonk stuff right here. So we don't need any of the potion stuff. We need this. Life regeneration. And there was one other one of these deadly ones here. Alright, that's what I was after. I was trying to get all the gem sockets because I have the armor set up there, but I'll go ahead and confirm that. Alright, so let's come over here to the Valkyrie armor. We got 2 sockets so far, so we'll add in armor and HP. And then we add the chest plate, and then it is armor toughness. Pants. Weird. Pants don't have the ability to be socketed. And then boots are knockback resistance, life regeneration, jump height, speed. Yes, I want to be faster. And I'll take jump height. And then weapon is pretty obvious. We're just gonna go damage. All right. And then we're gonna throw on basic enchantments. Whatever we get, we get. Because it's not like these are super high enchantments that anybody can get access to. All right. So 500. And then we did 73 damage with this one. 399. 371. 343. 314. 296. 277. 249, 220, 192, 164, 136, 117, 45, 16, Dodged Warden. All right. All right, so over here is some pretty nasty crap that we want to look at as well. If you don't crit, it's about 25. Let me just find where it is. Yeah, here's what we're after. We need to get over into this crap. Thunderstorm? Probably. I wouldn't put it past. Okay, that's what we were trying to get into. This. This is what gets annoying, is that pop-up comes right over the skill points, which makes this really annoying to do. All right, so now let's see what this does, because that's probably... That's quite giga cracked, what we just added in here. All right, so Path of Minecraft, yes. All right, so we did, let's see here, that's 53, 406, 59, 175, 105, 35, And it's dead. Alright. So there we go. Another warden down. Alright, so... basically, it's a crit. Is what you're waiting for. So yeah, we're at what? Because it was 447 should have been... Of course, obviously, this is just... one tap. 70 on no crit. That's disgusting. So... balance-wise, we haven't even burned half of this tree. And, I mean, I'm already OP as everything. I don't even have, like, great rolled enchantments either. Like, we've got Smite 3, Knockback 1, Fire Aspect 1. Sure, that's great and damaging. But, oh, wait, I can add a socket now. Because we went in more into that tree. Hold on. So, now we want, like, crit chance. There we go. And then there is a necklace in here that we also have to look at that is part of the kit that I haven't even equipped yet. And it's, you know. Wait, what? Which one does this go to? How did we equip this again? Around that, I can actually get you the real number. So it was should have been 447. Actually, hold on. Let me just open up the modded file and I'll get the actual number of this. Open folder. Config. Skill tree common. Open. Yeah, 447. So 447 minus 233. We use 214. We used 214 skill points already. Well, see, that's the thing. When I go to equip it, it doesn't let me put this in. But I remember somewhere in here, it was a weird way of getting that necklace on. Because, like, I can equip, like, I can equip, wait, hold on. Did it go down here in, like, one of these? Okay, it can go... Nope, that's just putting it in my offhand. then we need ring. Gotta lurk. I can't wait to try. Well, I hope you enjoy it when we get to it. It's gonna be fun. That's for sure. Alright. This is kind of broken. Orden go poof. So yeah, we don't want anything probably more than 200. Wow, imagine that spawn. You actually got a mesa biome right here. That's pretty cool. 200 or close on a crit. I believe it. So, I think that kind of answers the question. I think it's like no more than like 200 or like maybe we go like out over here a little bit to be able to come over here to this side a little bit. Maybe do, so if we're at, what was it? 447 minus 233, 214. So let's say... $214. All right, so I'd want to get greedy, and I'd like to get out here a little bit into, because see, like, this type of shit is just stupid. But I also saw some of the stuff over here that would be fun, like reducing some of this. So maybe like 250 is the balance, I guess, to test. And I'm gonna go build. So the next time we do this, I'm gonna try to have the Ender built. So I need 250 skill points, and then we need to test an Ender to see how we get the points, because the idea is that the final 250th point may need to cost like 200 levels type thing. So that one level from 249 to 250 a little bit, yeah. But their notes in this, that 85th level takes 3,000 Minecraft levels to get. 3,000 Minecraft levels. Does that really seem... Does that seem balanced to me? No. It feels off. Alright, well, let's go ahead and shut X and YouTube down. I need to get going and get on with my day. We still got more balancing stuff to test. I need to... I need to get busy and start building an Ender at some point. So, Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out today. We'll be back on tomorrow morning with probably bartering in Minecraft. I might actually be bartering and trying to slowly build the Ender in a world. But thank you all so much for coming and hanging out. I greatly appreciate it. We will see you all first thing tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. I see you didn't, which is a very rare first. 3 hours ago, your time. We'll be continuing on this grind, so y'all take care, and I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning.